Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much. This is my 500th video for Adapt 2030. Baby elephants endangered by the coldest temperatures in 40 years. Where, might you ask? Well, Myanmar. 15 and 10 degrees north latitude. Yeah, that same area. North Ossetia, 70,000 people without power as blizzards rip through the area. Winter-like weather for summer in Australia, Queensland, coldest ever on record, 12 degrees Celsius, yet the image they use shows 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Avalanche warnings, Switzerland skiing through the streets. And while you're watching the video, please remember to subscribe to Adapt 2030 and click that bell so you can get the latest updates. Bringing me full circle after 500 videos. Baby elephants endangered by the coldest temperature in over 40 years in Myanmar. They're asking for locals to donate blankets to keep the elephants warm so they don't freeze to death. And what's so interesting, I'm back to the start point again. The entire reason that I have begun this channel, Adapt 2030, was from the cold weather losses I experienced as a coffee buyer in Myanmar in the Shan state. And here we are on my 500th video, coldest weather in 40 years endangering elephants. That is definitely a sign for me to continue to the 1,000th, the 1,500th, the 2,000th video. I'm going to keep with you on this journey as we go through the grand solar minimum. Myanmar is a tropical country. 18 degrees north latitude, this is where the elephants are actually experiencing difficulty. When I was doing coffee buying, you have to go a little bit further north when you find Mandalay, head east into the Shan state, you come to areas Pin O Luin, and there you are, Coffee Central. I experienced cold weather leaf damage and kill off on the plantings up to about 13 to 14% in the fields, which led me to start this channel a couple of years ago, and here we are back at Myanmar again with the cold and the elephants. Interesting timing. So many of you ask me, how did I even start this channel? Why did I start this channel? Well, when you're in Myanmar buying coffee and you had the third year of losses from cold and you're told global warming your whole life, you need to start asking questions, and I woke up from my slumber and I'm presenting this information to you because I feel it's important for us. We're all in this together. You can't run from this event. We're going to have to deal with it, find solutions. Now here we are, unexpected cold wave, coldest in 40 years, temperatures down to 8 degrees Celsius, 46 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, we're talking a tropical country. I know it's in December, but it should not be getting this cold. Even the New York Times picks it up. How do you keep an elephant warm? Knit a giant blanket in Myanmar. On to North Ossetia, thousands of people without light, 70,000 with this raging blizzard across the area. And if you follow the media links through Mete, record rainfall and snowfall across Europe, cyclones in the Far East here in Japan, Moscow cyclones, rain. It's just a mix-up in our weather patterns and jet streams. Now staying in Pukovo as well, Dr. Abutamatov, this is the solar activity forecast going out through 2040. Welcome to the grand solar minimum. Interesting how also this set of articles, it's centered in Pukovo, and this is where the solar activity forecast came from, Pukovo Observatory. Area here on the map for you, Caucasus region. Let's jump over to all-time record snowfall a couple of weeks ago in Switzerland. Skiing down the streets, avalanche warnings. Valais recovers from record snowfall. It's a canton capital. 80 centimeters of snow, all-time record broken. Took several days for the city to dig itself out. Le Nouveliste also picking it up, 65 centimeters. It's been the most snow since 1971. The prior record was 40 centimeters, but this new snow record is 65 centimeters. And chasing the story a little further in the local, at the very last sentence of the article, it talked about the driest December in 150 years. Switzerland marks driest December in 150 years. 1864 is the mark set. And then we jump over into Queensland, Australia. Should be heading into summer, but Mount Isa, coldest ever recorded temperatures. Not only was it cold, but 11 degrees Celsius below normal. And when the weather forecasters are saying, well, it's a little bit unusual and they can't remember anything quite as spectacular as this, you might want to take notice. What ABC News did was put this file photo right in there in the article. Look, it's registering 90 degrees Fahrenheit when they're talking about record cold temperatures. This is that whole bait and switch, red on the temperature maps when they're talking about freezing, using images where people look for a fraction of a second, they see 90 degrees Fahrenheit, and then they just go on their day. Couldn't have been record cold, now could it have? Mount Isa area, stunning image here. But the winter-like weather continues, called very unusual. The lowest they'd seen there since 1920. Richmond, coldest since 1909. Hey, what happened to Al Gore and all these ever-warming predictions that are not coming true? How are we going back 100 years in cold temperatures when we're supposed to be warming? And I'm going to leave you with a nugget. You're going to have to chase this down yourself. I left all the links in the description box below. Burst 500 times less electricity to mine. Thanks for watching. Hope you got something out of the video.